Okay, this is the pop-up mechanism. It's kind of a T shape, and the way it works is this fits in the crease here and is glued to the back piece. Move this one out of the way for now. So it's glued right in the crease. So what it eventually does is sits like this to support the gnome and the gnome house. Okay, I'll show you how that works. Let's add a little bit of glue to the back part of the T piece, the pop-up mechanism. I think this is simpler than trying to cut folds in the back piece, and also I think it's sturdier and your little card will be better. Okay, so make sure you're in the right place. So let's see how it folds. Yep, that looks good. All right, so when it is folded, it should look like this. So all we have to do is add glue to this bottom folded section. There's a score line on the pattern, you can see. Or you could use score tape too. If you have a, a tape roller, a little mini tape roller, that would be good. It's faster. Okay, let's see. Hold this. Let's press it down good. Get that away. Let's see how it works. I'm going to kind of support it. There. That's our mechanism right there. So we can lay it down like this, and we can glue our additional parts on. Let's do get our mushroom house in place, and you only need glue here. So let's just add it to that T piece, that upside down T. There you go. Okay, test the fold again. Yep, that's good. Alrighty, now the way I'm adding the gnome is using, it's kind of called a parallelogram method. So it's two little strips. This adds the gnome and this adds the tree. That's actually the trunk of the tree. So it's going to glue, let me show you this way, like this, and then we'll put that base down so that when it opens it will pop up. So I think that'll be clear once I show you. Alrighty, let's add some glue to the back of the gnome support parallelogram. And it goes like this. And the same thing for the tree trunk. And the base needs to be right at the crease, not covering up this fold line, but right at it. It'll work better. Okay. Next we need a tree, and actually this is two trees glued together. Make them a little bit stronger. So let's add some glue here for the tree. Can glue it on before, it might be easier. Okay, and same thing, Mr. Gnome. really should do it there. I think that's plenty of glue. We'll let those pieces dry for a minute, and then we'll glue them down so you can see how the pop-up works. Okay, they're fairly dry, so I added some glue to the bottom of the pop-up. Now let's pull it up like this and hope it works. Let's see how it does. If we got it. Yeah, so it's going to work like that. Now, I really need to let it dry better, so I'm going to get 2 little clips to kind of hold it while I'm waiting, or I could even use a strip of painter tape, or I can use my fingers and just leave it a minute. All right, so we're going to let that dry. While this is drying, let's work on the front of our card. Here's the piece, our gnome, our Merry Christmas sentiment, and really you do just exactly the same thing. I think it's easier to do this before you glue the whole thing together, so that's why we're doing it now. There's our little gnome. Add our sentiment, whatever kind of sentiment you want. I never say that word right. Sentiment. Our Merry Christmas. Okay, so hope this is dry enough. So the important thing when you do this is to make sure the crease lines up so that it'll open up properly. And I just add a little bit of, you don't need much glue, just a little bit of glue. Like I said, make sure it's in the crease, and then center it as best you can. Close it, and if we're lucky, there, just doing it. And that is how you make the gnome pop-up card. And I've got a few snowflakes in the pattern. If you would like to add some snowflakes, obviously you can do that before, you know, earlier. You can glitter them, you can add glitter, you know, whatever embellishments you want. But that is how you make the snowflake card. And it's kind of designed to leave room so that you can like write a message down here. So happy holidays, love Lucy, or something like that. That's what I'm gonna do when I mail it to people. Alrighty, I hope you have fun making your gnome pop-up card, and just let me know. I've got lots of other crafts coming up this Christmas season, this holiday season. So I'm Lucy, paperglitterglue.com, and I want you to join me on my blog. Alrighty, y'all take care. Bye.